Hello everybody and welcome to YouTube webinar Publish Your Way to Riches. My name is Richard McMunn, and for the duration of this webinar I'm going to teach you the most effective ways to make money on YouTube. Now predominantly I am an online publisher of books, and I found over the last 2 years that my strategy is starting to change with regards to how I promote all of my books, products and services, and YouTube is a great way for you to position yourself as an expert, but also to promote any kind of product, service or business, because essentially it is free. So it's not going to cost you anything to get up and running on YouTube, and the traffic that you can generate from YouTube is immense, and I'm going to show you that as we progress through the presentation. There's some real good golden nuggets that I'm going to give you this evening on the webinar, so make sure you've got a pen with you and take some notes of the important hints and tips that I will provide you with as I progress along. So let's get straight into it. Now at the end of the presentation I'm going to give you the blueprint for YouTube success, and this is basically a formula. It's a step-by-step process that I follow and I've been following for the last couple of years to ensure that I become successful on YouTube. Now obviously there's a lot of people who are using YouTube both as front-end users, but also people like myself in the back end who are creating videos and trying to get some form of engagement. And I want you to write that word down, because that is the most important element of success on YouTube, is engagement. We have to be able to engage with our viewers. If you engage with your viewers on YouTube, then YouTube will reward you with regards to ranking. Okay, and I'll explain about that as I go through. So make sure you stay to the end of the presentation, because I'll give you the actual blueprint for YouTube success. So let's just do a little bit of background work first of all. Now, as well as raising awareness of your brand, it might be a book, a different business, it does not matter what you are selling or whether you've got nothing to sell at the moment. Video serves to build trust and respect in your brand, and it can also increase website conversion rates significantly. And I've noticed that when I start using YouTube videos on my website to help me to promote a book, a product or a service, then my conversion rates dramatically increase. Now you can obviously use your own server. Let's say you create your own video. You can use your own server to upload your videos. I'm using a server which is called Wistia. And you can write that down as well, because that's another alternative of getting 2 bites of the cherry with your video. But you can use your own server. However, it obviously makes sense to use YouTube. And the reason for this is that your videos will get easy entry into the 2 largest search engines in the world, which is basically YouTube and also Google. Now, one of my channels has received over 1 million views so far, and that's all free traffic. But the reason why it's getting so much is for a number of reasons. I'll tell you one of the most important ones about halfway through the presentation, but the other ones is because I'm enabling myself to rank on Google. So I'm ranking on YouTube, but I am also ranking on Google, and that's the key factor here. And I'll give you some real good golden nuggets as we go through the presentation as to how you can get your videos to rank really highly on YouTube. And of course a lot of people out there right now have never created a video on YouTube, and I'll tell you how to do that as we go through, because what we want you to do is to start off in the right manner. We don't want you to go along, create your videos, stick them up there on YouTube without any forethought, because they just simply will not succeed. Now, how has YouTube helped me so far during my entrepreneurial career? Now, most people who are on this evening know me. Some people have come to my courses before, but for those who don't, just a quick 2-minute oversight of what I've done. Previously, I worked in the fire service. There's me in the Royal Navy at the age of 17. So I haven't really got much of a background with regards to running a business. However, I've learned as I've gone along. I've published over 150 books. I run the website howtobecome.com. I basically sell my books in Amazon, in Waterstones, and also in WH Smith's, places like that. But what I'm finding is the traffic that I'm generating for my products through my business and my services is going up exponentially, and that's because of YouTube. Now YouTube is growing at an alarming rate. Yes, it has been around since 2005, so it's coming up to its 10th anniversary. However, I'm finding that traffic is increasing tenfold because more and more people like you and myself are starting to use smartphones. It's easier to access YouTube. You don't have to access it on a general run-of-the-mill computer at home. Okay, so more and more people are using it, and that's why I recommend that you get on board, if you're not already, with YouTube right now, because obviously smartphone, I mean, I've just a couple of weeks ago I got my iPhone 6. It's such a clear screen, it's so easy to use to get onto YouTube, and more people are using it. So basically that's it. It's helping me during my entrepreneurial career. But the big thing, as I mentioned earlier on, is the fact that the traffic is free. Okay, and that's great. I'm a great believer in free things. You know, I'm not here saying, right, you've got to spend a fortune on YouTube. You don't have to spend anything. The only outlay that you might have, if you don't want to do it yourself, is your artwork. Okay, is the artwork for your channel, for your YouTube channel, but everything else is free, because you don't go out there and pay somebody to make the videos. You do them yourself, and there's a benefit for that, as I will explain. So just one of my channels has had over 1 million views. It's just something that I set up, and seriously guys, I set this up from my bedroom. Now, the majority of videos that I create for this channel, and it's just one particular niche area, basically I create the videos from home like I am doing now. Okay, so I'm in my office at home and I record a screen using a presentation, and I'm no different to you guys. Okay, I'm no different to anybody else, but people like my videos because I am just a normal guy who is sat at home, and people want to listen to me, want to listen to my advice. So that's great. You don't need to be a celebrity to be big on YouTube, and that's the benefit of it. If you create engaging, there's that word again, if you create engaging content for people which is beneficial to them, which can help them in a number of ways, then you will achieve success. So if you imagine what you would do with 1 million views and how much that would cost you if you were going to pay for that traffic on Google, it basically cost you a staggering £200,000. So just from setting up that channel, and I paid for the artwork, that banner across the top, but I've just stuck a picture of myself on there. So the banner was like literally $5 to get created, and it's not a particularly brilliant banner, but all of that traffic has been generated through YouTube. So just to give you a taste of what you can achieve. So that hasn't cost me anything, so I've saved myself essentially £200,000 there. So that's what you can do with your channel. So there's just a proof of the kind of money that I've been spending on Google AdWords. You can see there that so far today I've spent £344,000 over on Google pay-per-click. Okay, and I put there an important notice. As I go through the presentation, you'll see these important notices come up. So the first important notice is that you don't need to go and spend money on Google pay-per-click. Okay, don't do that. You don't need to. You can rank on the first page of Google for free with your YouTube videos. So why do we all need YouTube now, especially as entrepreneurs and authors? Because I know there's some authors who are listening this evening. But if you're running any kind of business as an entrepreneur, you need YouTube. It's a well-known fact that Google pay-per-click is increasing in price. Now, Facebook advertising has come along predominantly over the last year. It has been available longer than that, but more and more people are starting to use Facebook, and they can get, you know, a few pence per clicks, and that's exactly where Google AdWords was back in, say, 2006, 2007. You could get really cheap pay-per-click. Now, Facebook is currently in that position, but the cost of clicks is going to increase the more that people use it and the more competitive it becomes. But YouTube is always free, okay, because they want to engage, they want to make sure that you creating the videos as a publisher, so you're publishing your videos and you're broadcasting yourself, they want to make sure that these videos are accessible to everyone. So how many businesses fail in the first few years? So if we look, year 1, 25%, year 2, 36%, year 3, and the figure goes up. So by the time, after 5 years, over half of businesses have failed. That's a staggering amount. Now, I've been in business now for coming up for 10 years, so I'm just one of like 29% of businesses left from those that started the same time as me. And that is predominantly because I am able to get a lot of free traffic. Okay, because advertising on YouTube is free, and I'll keep saying this, but I can't understand why people spend fortune on Google pay-per-click when they can simply use YouTube, because YouTube is actually owned by Google, and therefore Google wants to give these videos the advantage over everybody else. So you must take steps to safeguard any kind of business, and YouTube is obviously a great way to achieve this. Now, YouTube is also great for promoting any type of product, business or service. It does not matter what you are going to sell. Now, the beauty of this, and this is quite exciting, is that some people out there this evening who are listening in will want to start their own business, but they're not too sure what to do. YouTube is great because there are a number of things that you can do. You can make money through ad views. You can make money through reviewing other people's products and then creating an affiliate link below the video to promote it, or you can simply create videos like I do to promote my books. So for example, I sell books, therefore I can draw massive amounts of free traffic to my website or Amazon for just a few minutes work. So I can actually create videos about my products, and I can draw people to either my website, or if I didn't want to spend money on a website, I could draw them direct to Amazon. That's a great thing. Now obviously people have been glued to TV screens since the middle of the 20th century. Video on the web has had a similarly dramatic impact on the way content is consumed, resulting in YouTube becoming the web's second search engine. And don't forget, it is owned by Google, which means that you're going to get priority over everything else. Now video can increase conversions by up to 80%. Now ask yourself the question, if you go onto a standard website and you don't know anything about the company, if it's just text and images on the website, yeah, you might buy from them. But if there is a video on there, then you're far more likely to buy. You're far more likely to part with your cash because it's that trust element. You can see somebody who's talking to you on the video. Now I'm going to talk about retention rate, and I want you to write that down now, guys. Really, really important. Retention rate. And I'm going to explain what it is as I go through this presentation and where you can find out about retention rate in YouTube, because retention rate is key to your video success. You will get traffic if your retention rate is low. However, the higher up your retention rate is, the higher your video will go, and I'll teach you how to do that. So video can increase conversions for any kind of business. So if we quickly look at some facts about YouTube, because we need to understand about it. YouTube is the world's most popular online video site, and it will continue to dominate. There are over 4 billion hours worth of video watched each month. 72 hours worth of video are uploaded every single minute. Okay, that's a huge amount of video which is being uploaded. Now, since its inception in 2005, YouTube has grown from a site devoted to just amateur videos to one that distributes original content. That is where you guys come in, original content. That's what we're going to be creating, is original content. It was basically founded by former PayPal employees. And Chad Hurley, who was one of the co-founders, registered the trademark, logo and the domain YouTube on Valentine's Day in 2005. So they've been around for coming up for 10 years now. And it's really starting to dominate online, and it's just going to continue. Now here's an example of the power of YouTube. Some of you will have seen this video quite some time ago, but basically this was a 50-second viral video of a toddler biting his brother's finger and then smiling. That's all it is. It's just a simple thing, but it's one of the most watched YouTube clips ever. Now, at the time of publication, the video has getting on for 1 billion views. That means 1 billion people have watched it. Now, the family behind this video, so that you can imagine just the person at home videoing their kids, sticking it up on YouTube, they would not have expected this to happen. But the video has made them in excess of $200,000 from that one video. So you can see there the stats, 729 million views, and you can see there at the bottom. Now this is important as well, so write this down. The thumbs up and thumbs down underneath the videos are crucial, okay, because that basically tells YouTube and Google how many people like it. So if people like the video, YouTube's going to go, hey, people like this video, more people are liking it as against those people who don't like it, therefore it must be a good video. So it's trusting its viewers to actually police the videos for them, and it will give more weighting to videos which have a higher thumbs up. Now, we don't go out there and buy thumbs up on videos, so we don't go on a website like Fiverr and buy a load of thumbs up. We don't do that. What we have to do is we have to do it properly. We have to create great content, and people will just like it regardless. That's the best way to do it. So we're not doing any form of cheating. We're not doing any black hat marketing. We're doing things properly, which means once your videos get ranking on YouTube, they will stick there forever. And that's what we want. That's how you can make the extra money from it. So here's another example. Obviously, in a little over 5 months, the Gangnam Style hit 1 billion views in December 2012. It's now received more than 2 billion views. You see, more and more people are using YouTube. Now, you can earn money. I'm going to talk about different ways that you can earn money through YouTube. One of the ways is through ad views. Now, you've noticed now those people who use YouTube a lot will go onto a video and an advert will pop up. Okay, it'll pop up in front of you, and they can be quite annoying. Now, you'll get to a point where you can skip the advert, and yeah, of course, most people do. However, Some people leave it running. You can make money by just clicking in your YouTube account a button which is called monetizing. So we want to monetize our videos, okay? And you will get paid a small percentage based on how much of the video, how much of the advert the viewer watches. So YouTube pays commissions to publishers, i.e. you. So you're a publisher. It's based on Google AdSense criteria, and how much you're paid depends on a range of cost per thousand advertising rates minus the 45% fee that Google keeps. But check this out. Look how much some people are actually making through their YouTube channels. Let's just take a look at a couple of successful YouTube channels, and they're generating unbelievable sums of money. So here's an example. This is a YouTube channel called Disney Collector BR. Okay, now basically what her videos are about. She's got 1.6 million subscribers and 2.3 billion views. And this channel is all about toys and collectibles. Now basically, believe it or not, each video simply demonstrates in a child-friendly manner the unboxing and an arranging of different various toy sets. And you might say to yourself, but why would people want to watch that? And that's the beauty of YouTube. You can come up with an idea for a channel that might be entirely niche, that some people might think no one's going to watch those videos, but they do. Okay, and you can see here over 2 billion views, over 1.5 million subscribers. Now this person makes money through the ad view criteria. Now this channel brings in, okay, between $135,000 to $1.1 million a month, okay, in revenue. And that's just from creating these videos from home, sticking them up there, people are watching them, and then enabling, monetizing these adverts, and then basically that person is making that kind of money. Now the reason why it fluctuates so much is totally dependent on the number of views that the person gets. And that might be seasonal with some of the videos. So for example, some of my videos are career related. You can imagine that I make the most of my money from ad views in January, because my hits go through the roof, because people go onto YouTube in January, the beginning of the new year. They want to make, they want to change their career, change their life, so I get more views. So that is why there's a difference, a fluctuation in the different types of amount that this channel is netting. Now you can imagine that getting around about Christmas time, that's when the most of the hits will come in. So that's one example. Let's have a look at another example. Now some of you have seen this. This is called the Fine Brothers. They are most popular for their React video series. And in these videos, basically a group of kids, teens or elderly people watch the latest viral videos and they just make comments on them afterwards. So the success of this is basically community driven. So it goes viral, it's community driven, since it's YouTube viewers who suggest which video should be selected. Now you can see there they've got nearly 9 million subscribers. Okay, so that is a huge amount. You can see there that this video that they'd uploaded, okay, so it's just two chaps at home, uploaded a video 3 days ago, and it received 500,000 views in 3 days. That is phenomenal. But this channel makes between $71,000 and $591,000 a month. So you can see why. This is just one element of how you can make money through YouTube. Okay, it's, you know, I'm making money using different ways, but this is one way that you can really generate some great income. So let's have a look at some steps to success for you, so you can start working on your YouTube success strategy. Now, I mentioned earlier on with regards that you don't need to be a celebrity in order to do well on YouTube. In fact, the best success stories, like you've just seen, are people like you and I. People from home who are coming up with ideas, who are making their videos, submit them to YouTube, and they are experiencing a lot of success. So YouTube has shown that charm and charisma are more important than high production values and celebrity appearances. So what we don't have to do is go out there and spend an absolute fortune on our video production, because my videos are basically just created from home. There's no editing that goes into them. It's just me recording on a screen, using PowerPoints, and I'm basically using a headset, which you can just get from Amazon for £20, and also either using, write this down, some kind of screen capture software. Now I use Camtasia TechSmith software. Okay, so I'm paying for that myself, but if you have a Mac, you can use a QuickTime player to record the screen, and a Mac will allow you to upload directly to your YouTube account. So it will format the video for you, upload it via your Mac to the YouTube channel. So it's a real cost-effective way of getting started. Now, if you don't want to use like the presentation type that I do with PowerPoint, then you can use your smartphone. You can use an iPhone or a Samsung or any other kind of smartphone to sit there and record yourself. The reason why I like to use presentations is because it allows me to add images, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, which keeps the presentation interesting. But also I can put text on the presentation itself, and that allows me to prompt. Okay, so I can read that as a prompt and it just reminds me of what to talk about. That also has the benefit that I don't need to spend hours and hours preparing for the video. Now, in a lot of cases, what I will do is I'll create the presentation in PowerPoint and I will have a quick run through and then I will record it. Because time is of the essence. You know, we don't want to spend hours preparing ourselves for these presentations. So my tip is to create, if you're going to do informative videos, ones like this with PowerPoint presentations, and I'll talk about my retention rate in a second. You'll see how long people are staying on my presentations. Now let's take a look at some different ideas for a YouTube channel. And this is based on some of you out there are thinking, right, I don't know what to do for a YouTube channel. So let's just give you a few ideas. You could do a YouTube product service review channel. So 77% of people who shop online now look for reviews or recommendations before they make a purchase. And this number is only going to increase. Okay, so I'm just in the process of buying an investment property in Kent, and I'm looking for flooring. Okay, so I want some oak flooring. I want to fit it out with that. I was looking today, and the first thing I did was look for the reviews. Okay, and I went on YouTube, looked for some reviews, and I found them, and that helps me to make a buying decision. Okay, so what you could do is look around your house, have a look at any products or ideas that you've got, or say after Christmas you can start reviewing the gifts that you get for Christmas and start your own product service review channel. And then what you'll do in your channel, underneath each video, is you will provide an affiliate link that goes through to Amazon or somewhere else that supplies these products and gives you a return of commission. Okay, that's a good kind of channel to set up. Second idea, a specialist niche information channel. So I've got this career vids channel, and it's just basic tips on passing job interviews, but yeah, it's had over 1 million views. Okay, it's getting something like 1,700 views a day. Okay, which, imagine all that traffic for free. So there's different ways that you can utilize that traffic to make money. Okay, a book review channel. I'll show you one of these in a minute. And this is just some person who enjoys reading. They read the book and then they create a quick 2-minute video that reviews the book, and then they try and sell the book through an affiliate link below the video. Because people do look for book reviews before making purchases. So here's an example. This lady who set up a channel, again, in her bedroom from home. It's called Book Review. She's got nearly 100,000 subscribers, and that video has just had 30,000 hits. But you can see there that I mentioned about the thumbs up and the thumbs down. So you'll see there that that's had 1,625 thumbs up and 11 thumbs down. So that means it's got a better chance of ranking on the first page of Google and also on YouTube for Fangirl book by Rainbow Rowell. Okay, so that girl's just sat there. It's only a 3-minute video, so you can see the length of the video there on the black bar, 3 minutes and 19 seconds. So you can see all that free traffic just for that length of time. So they don't need to be long videos. Don't forget that people don't have much time nowadays. So you're not at pains to sit there and create a video for like an hour. You don't have to do that at all. They can be short videos. Okay, here's another one, another idea. Beauty channel, offering advice on makeup or other fashion accessories. Now there are approximately 5,400 searches per month for beauty tips and different related tips. So you can see there that this girl from home, again in her bedroom, she's got over 212 subscribers. She's put all her videos on there. This particular one has got over 67,000 views. And think what you could do with that traffic. So the ideas on YouTube are endless. And I'll explain how you can come up with ideas in a second. So this is another just a how-to tutorial site that's aimed at offering everyday advice just on everything. It's got 344,000 subscribers, but it's had over 330 million views because people would rather watch videos than just read text. Okay, so don't forget, people want to watch videos, and that's the benefit for us guys, that we can make them and we can supply these videos based on demand. So let's pick your particular area of specialism and identify your target audience. Now you don't have to go where the mass traffic is. Sometimes the videos to rank quicker on YouTube and on Google are for those kind of keywords and phrases where there's low amounts of traffic, but it's really niche and targeted. So write these down, guys. First steps is to think, what kind of people am I trying to reach? Okay, so what kind of people do you want to try and reach with your idea? So with my Career Vids channel, it was basically job seekers. The next question is, what is their age range? Because my age range is basically people from the age of 20 up until about 40. The reason why I ask these questions is because I want to pitch the video aimed at their particular needs. What are they looking for? So I'll say to myself, what are the people watching these videos looking for? Because that's important. If you meet their demands, then your retention rate on your YouTube videos is going to go up. You will get more thumbs up and your video will come straight to the top of the pile. What service or product are you going to offer them? Okay, because what you have to do, well, you don't have to do it, but you'll be a fool if you don't. But what you need to do is to think of a product or service that you're going to offer them. And that might be some other person's product that you're going to promote through an affiliate link below the video where people can click through and you'll go through and then you're going to make money from it. Or you're going to offer them your own service or product, or you're just going to make money through the ad views process. What kind of information would they pay for? Okay, so you're giving them a free YouTube video and then say to yourself, what would they pay for based on this information on the video? How much money are they likely to spend? And that will basically trigger the entry point of the product you're going to create to sell them. Okay, so job seekers, my videos for job seekers, they haven't got much money because they're looking for jobs. Therefore, my price point would be around about 10 or 20 pounds. So just write those things down and think about them as part of your YouTube video creation strategy, because it's important, because you'll get to the top of the pile with the YouTube videos quicker. Now, you can find out what people are searching for. Some people they're aware of these, but there's basically two planner tools. There's the Google Keyword Planner, and there is also a YouTube keyword tool which you can use to find out what people are searching for on YouTube. And if people are searching for certain things on YouTube, then you can create a video based on what people are typing in and searching for. Okay, it makes perfect sense. Now, the reason why I've put the Google one up there is because I use that more than YouTube, because I want my videos to rank on Google. Because don't forget, YouTube is the second largest search engine, but Google is the first largest. And I want my videos to rank not just on the first page, but I want my videos to rank #1 on Google for the search term that I've created for the video. And I'll give you some examples of those as we progress. Now, don't forget, at the end of the presentation, I'm going to give you that YouTube blueprint success strategy that you can follow. So, again, write these questions down, guys, because this is the kind of thing that I follow. This is creating your ideas for a YouTube channel. So we're thinking about a channel. Ask yourself the question, what are you good at? What qualifications do you have? What are your hobbies or your pastimes? Now, you might want to create videos based around your pastimes. You might be a property investor and you want to start teaching people how to property invest. Has anyone ever asked you for advice? Well, when I was in the fire brigade, people used to come up to me and say, how do you get into the fire service? And I used to tell them, and they would go away, and then they would get a job as a firefighter. Therefore, for me, I can create videos based on teaching people how to get jobs. Have I ever won any awards for anything? Because if you have won awards, then that gives you a bit of credibility, authority, and a bit of kudos that you can use as part of your videos. What courses have you been on? Have you been on any training courses? Maybe there's a training course you've been on that you can then teach other people by the way of YouTube videos. Now, what interests you? What do you like doing? Now, I like helping people to become successful. And therefore, if you like something and it interests you, you're far likely to do it for a number of years. Now, as I mentioned, I've been going for coming up for 10 years now. I'm still as keen and enthusiastic as I was on day one because it interests me. Because I want you to set up a YouTube channel or a business that is going to drive you forward. You're going to make a lot of money from it, but you're going to be going 10 years down the line. Who do I know that knows something? That's a good question. So, for example, my father, he's a magistrate. I created a book on how to become a magistrate, and I can then create a video on it too. So people can use the video, and then I can sell the book from the video. Okay, so use this form to start planning your channel. I've put there for 10 minutes. Obviously, don't do that now, but do it tomorrow or do it at the weekend that's coming up and spend some time answering those questions because it will give you some answers and then also it will give you some ideas for your channel. Okay, now setting up your YouTube account. This is crucial. So when you build a house, you lay down foundations, and that ensures that the house doesn't fall down. What I'm going to go through now is important to make sure that your YouTube account is in good standing and it's got a far better chance of ranking on Google. Because what we don't want to do is to set up your account and then you don't get any traffic. There's a few things you can do to make sure that you do. And I've put there SEO friendly, search engine optimization friendly. We don't need to know the technical parts of SEO, but what we do need to know is how to set up the channel from the offset. So the first stage is to click Create Account in the top right hand corner of the YouTube homepage. So you go to the YouTube homepage and just click Create Account. You'll then need to create a Google account. Okay, it's free of charge, it doesn't cost anything. If you've already got a Google account, then you're halfway there already. So once you click Create a Google account, you'll then see there My Channel. Once you've signed up for an account, you can then go back to YouTube and just click My Channel, and we're going to start setting up the channel now. So the next stage is now you need to decide whether you want to use your own name or a different name or even a business name for your channel. Now, of course, there's going to be a different number of reasons why you would choose your own name or why you would choose a business name. So if you've got your own business, you might want to set up a channel based on the business name. So then when people type in your business name in Google, you will appear through YouTube videos. And remember, conversions can come up to 80%. They can increase by video. So if you've got a business already, you might want to create a channel based around it. But you might also want to do it by your own name. So I want to ask you a question. What do you think is best? What's the best option? Should you do it under your own name or should you do it through your business? Now, my advice is if you're just starting out now and you've got no other business, try doing it under your own name and build a brand around yourself. Okay, so to use a business name or other name, click here because it says there to use a business name, click here, and then you can then go on and change it. Now, you now need to name your channel if opting for a business name. Now, for one of my channels, I've called it Career Vids. Okay, so that's what I called it. It was basically videos for careers, but I also wanted to put in the word career, and that will help with regards to the searches. So if you're setting up a channel which is aimed at a specific area, let's say it's property, then try and get the word property in the name of the channel, okay, unless you're going to call it your own name. And I'm going to give you a number of reasons why you would call a channel your own name, and also why you would call it a business name in a second. So you basically enter the name of your business in that area there. So when would you use your own name and when would you use a business name? Let's divide them up into two elements. So using your own name, and please write these down. So when your channel is entirely personal to you and there is no other brand attached, then you might decide to use your own name. Also, if you don't have any desire to sell your business in the future, then you would use your own name. Also, when you are the main element of the YouTube channel, for example, you feature heavily in the videos. So let's say it's totally about you. Okay, you can build a brand around yourself because let's face it, people buy from people. Okay, so if you're doing a number of videos and then you're trying to sell from the videos, people are more likely to buy from you because of that trust element. They can see who you are. Also, when you are the expert in your chosen field. Now, if you're going to use a business name, basically when you're trying to promote a product or service which has a brand attached to it. Okay, so I've got my How to Become Business, I've got a How to Become YouTube channel. When you do not want to be associated with the channel directly, now some people don't. Some people just don't want to be, they don't feel comfortable with being associated with it directly, and that's when you may decide to use a business name. Also, when you have plans to eventually sell your business, because if, let's say you've got a channel, so think about that Career Vids that I've got. It's had over 1 million views. I can sell that with another company as an asset, as an ongoing concern. So it's getting, you know, if you think about it, 1,700 views a day, that's got value to it. It's had over 1 million hits. It ranks #1 on Google for loads of videos. That's got a value to it. When you have a registered company or a business, so limited or limited liability partnership, etc., that's when you may want to use a business name. So you'll need to decide whether you are going to call it your own name and a business name. Now, the reason why I've gone on about that for a while is because that is important. That's important to you. Okay, so again, think about the people who are going to be watching your videos and give them what they need. So stage 4, we now need to create and upload your channel art. Now, I notice some people on YouTube don't upload any kind of channel art. Now, in my opinion, that's a mistake. Okay, because we are visual, human beings are visual, and we want to see things. So write this down. For optimal results on all devices, okay, so we want to be able to have our videos appearing on our smartphones and also on our desktops, then YouTube recommends uploading a single 2560 by 1440 pixel image that has been optimized to fit the page. Now there are different places that you can go and get this done. So you can get the channel art created at fiverr.com, Odesk Elance, or even 99designs.co.uk. Or you can create it yourself for free at www.photor.com, and that's with Photor with an F. Okay, so write that down. You can go there and get it created for free, so you don't have to spend anything. Now, if you decide to use images, make sure they are royalty free. So don't just go and take any old images from the internet, because we don't, let's say your channel, it's a massive success, and you've gone and taken images from the internet, then you could get done for copyright. So you can get royalty free images from iStockPhoto.com. Okay, so you get the channel artwork created in that size, and I'm talking about the channel header. Now, I'll put there again, look, important notice. Now, this is going to help your channel to rank and your videos. We need to create and submit your channel description. Make sure you accurately describe your channel and use relevant keywords in the description. Now, the keywords might be based on the type of videos and information that you're offering, but also what people are searching for. You should also, and write this down, include your upload schedule, especially if you host multiple content types or series. And this is for people who are going to upload lots of videos. Now, believe it or not, that channel that I've got that's had over 1 million views, it's only got about 30 videos on it. It didn't take long to create them. Okay, think about your schedule, but be honest when you put your upload schedule into YouTube. Don't say to YouTube, I'm going to upload a video every day and then only do one once a month. So my challenge to you would be, after this presentation, is for the next 8 weeks, create 1 video a week. Okay, so in 8 weeks' time, you'll have 8 videos, and that's going to get you going, get you started. They don't need to be long, the videos, but have a look after 8 weeks and see how much traffic you're getting. Now, here's a great description. Okay, this works perfectly. Now, this is for a website, which is just basically something that I've picked out, fictitious website, but it's based on how-to tutorials. So it basically teaches people just how to do absolutely anything. This is a great description that YouTube will like, and it will help the channel to rank. How-to tutorials specializes in teaching you everything there is to know about everyday life, hobbies, interests, travel, careers, and business. Now, that's important that I've put those keywords in there, because those are the kind of things that people will search for on YouTube. Thanks to YouTube, we have compressed 2 decades of our own expertise into these easy to view, exciting to watch, step-by-step video tutorials. At our channel, you'll find people talking about their own experiences and how they have managed to get the advantage over other people by using key tips and strategies guaranteed to bring success. Enjoy. Now, you can use that if you want to on your own channel and just tweak it and change it, okay, to suit your particular channel. But it's a descriptive channel description. So it's not just something that I put up and put how-to tutorials offers videos on how to do stuff, and that's it. There is some forethought gone into this description. The description will help your channel to rank. There's something else that you should create as well, which is a channel trailer, and I'll talk about that in a second. So put down on your checklist, you need to do a channel description. Now, YouTube has this brilliant thing which is called the Creator Studio. Most people who use YouTube don't know about it, but this is crucial to your success, because there are a number of things on here that are going to help your videos to rank highly. So when you go into your YouTube account, have a look for the Creator Studio. And YouTube is actually urging you to use it to help your videos to rank. Now, you will see that there is a dashboard, and you've got Video Manager, Community, Channel, Analytics, and Create the Videos. This is your control center. Okay, so I use this every day. I'll go on there, I assess it, I'll look how my videos are doing, and this is where you can upload your videos, optimize them for peak performance, and also monitor how well they are doing. Now, Google has also launched a YouTube Creator Studio app for iOS. Okay, so you can use this on your smartphone. So you don't have to be at home on your desktop checking it. You can be on your smartphone on the go, monitoring how your videos are doing. Now, the great thing about the Creator Studio is that you can tweak and change your videos and adapt your style of presentation based on what is working and what isn't working. Now, understanding the Creator Studio. First of all, on the left, I've already mentioned these different elements. Select the different options here by pressing the drop-down menus on the left. You'll have the total channel views there and also your channel subscribers. Now, it will also give you your key stats from the last 30 days, i.e. how many views that you are getting. And it will also give you your top performing videos. Key statistics for the last 30 days can be found there. Now, write this down. This is another important element, guys. You need to add tags to your video. Now, a lot of people, a lot of publishers on YouTube will go on there and they'll just upload their video. They won't put any tags, but YouTube encourages you to add tags. Now, tags are basically descriptive keywords that you add to your video, and that helps people find your content. So when they start searching on YouTube, when they go on there, your videos are more likely to rank and show up based on people's searches if they have got tags attached to them. So whilst you're uploading your video, you'll see a tag section appear, which is below the upload progress bar, and that's where you can add your tags. You can also add tags to an existing video. So let's say there's people out there this evening listening or watching who've already got videos created. Go in there and check that you've added your tags and see how much your videos go up with regards to ranking over the next month. So visit your video manager, then click edit the button below the video for which you'd like to add formatting tags. So that's basically where it is there. On the Creator Studio menu, you'll see the word video manager, and then you've got tags, and you can locate the tags bar there. So you can go in and add tags, and YouTube will help you select the right tags for that video. Like I say, if you don't have any tags, it's going to be harder for YouTube to present your video to what people are searching for. So if you say to YouTube, this is what I want my video to search for, it's got a far better chance of ranking. Now, of course, we want people to communicate with us. Do you remember that word that I mentioned at the beginning of the presentation? It was engagement. Now, engagement is going to help your videos on YouTube to rank. It's very similar to the thumbs up and the thumbs down just below the videos. The more thumbs up we get, great. We want people to communicate. Now, trust me, there are some pretty weird people out there, okay? Some comments that I get sometimes on my videos, very, very strange. But I also get some fantastic comments. Probably 95% of comments are brilliant. So people leaving comments a couple of days ago, thanks, it's been really helpful. The key thing is for you to go on there and communicate with people, even if it's putting a thumbs up on things that you like, okay? Now, the comments, which should come naturally, but there are different ways that you can get people to engage with your videos. So, for example, in your video, you can be talking along or, doing a presentation, and you can say to people, I'd be interested to know what your thoughts are with regards to what I've just shown you. Please enter them into the comments bar. And what you're doing is encouraging people to engage. Don't forget, engage is going to help your videos to rank. And you will create a discussion. Now, the great thing is within the community section here of the Creator Studio is that you can monitor the comments. Okay, so you get the chance to look at the comments before you publish them, because let's face it, you don't want some idiot going on there and leaving really poor comments about your video, so you can review them before they go live. Okay, so the comments section is an opportunity for you to review and respond to your comments made by your viewers. So you'll get a bell come up on your Google Gmail account that says somebody's left a comment. You can review it if you want to before it publishes. Now, if you haven't got time to do that, just allow everybody to comment on there. You also have the opportunity to ban people. Now, you'll start getting some people, once your channel grows, come onto your channel trying to spam you and offer different products and services to other people. You can just ban people. So just ban those people from your site. Okay, that's important to do that. The comment settings section allows you to blacklist users and also set up default settings at the bottom. So you can allow all comments if you want to on your channel and also on new videos, or you can hold all comments for review. Now, let's say you're putting a video out there and you don't want people to comment on it. Just click the disable comments element. You can disable comments for all of them, but don't forget, having people engage on your videos will help with regards to rankings. Now, I mentioned earlier on about monetizing. This is for ad views. So to get those adverts to come up at the start of your videos where you can earn money from, that's in the channel settings of the Creator Studio. So you can just apply to monetize your videos in the Creator Studio section there. So you click monetization, it will say, congratulations, your account is now enabled for monetizing. Now, there's a button there, a hyperlink that says start monetizing your videos. You have to go in and monetize each video. So you have to monetize each one. Now my advice, okay, is not to monetize straight away. I would wait till the video starts to rank, because the advert, as you know, on these YouTube videos can put people off. We want people to watch your video for quite a long time. So let's say you've got a 10-minute video. We want people to watch at least a quarter of it. We want to get a good retention rate. And I'm talking about an average retention rate, because once you do that, your video will start to appear on the first page of Google. Now what I do is I wait till my videos appear on the first page of Google, and then they're getting loads more traffic, and then I monetize that particular video. Does that make sense? Because what I don't want to click monetize straight away, because that will be a barrier for some people for watching it, and it might bring down my retention rate. So that's a really good tip. Now, big important note is audience retention. Now, in the Creator Suite area, under Analytics, so you've got all of these different areas there. You can see you've got audience retention. Now, this will tell you your average view duration. This tells you across all of your videos how long people are staying on the videos. Why is this important? It's important because if you have a good retention rate, i.e. people are watching your videos for longer, YouTube will say, hey, this channel is good. Don't forget, people police the videos. Okay, there isn't somebody sat in YouTube offices watching my videos and going, oh, they're good, we'll put them up the rankings. It's all with regards to thumbs up, thumbs down, and also your retention rate. So you can see there across all of my videos, I've got a retention rate of 25%. That means that on average, people are watching my videos between 6 and 8 minutes. Now, some of my videos are only 3 or 4 minutes long. So that means that my retention rate across the board is really strong. And you can see it's quite consistent. Okay, that's something to keep an eye on. Let's say you create a video and it's got a retention rate of 30 seconds. It means that you're doing something wrong. I'm going to talk in a second about how you can get people to stay on your videos. Okay, and this is important. Also, down the bottom, you can see there's a video bar, and it talks to you about estimated minutes watched. So I've got my video there, which is how to pass telephone interviews. Average duration is nearly 10 minutes, but the percentage watched is 24%. And you can see there, for those videos that I've got, that the highest one is mechanical comprehension test questions and answers, which people watch nearly half of it. So that's everybody that goes on it, which they're 50,000 minutes watched. Half of those people stay on for half of it. How to answer verbal reasoning tests, 35%. Now this is crucial. The higher retention rate your video is, the higher up the rankings you will go. Now, believe it or not, that video, mechanical comprehension test questions and answers, ranks #1 on Google. 42% retention rate. How to answer verbal reasoning tests, 35%. It ranks #1 on Google. So you can go on there and you can look at your videos and decide what's working. If you create a video and it has a high retention rate, think about what you've done during that video that has made people stay on it. Okay? It's a brilliant piece of equipment in the back end that you can use to monitor your performance. So basically, the higher the retention rate of your videos, the higher it is. So you can see there that some videos, I mean, that one there, how to pass customer service interviews, 18%. It's not great, but that video is an hour long. So people are staying on there for 8 minutes, 6 seconds. That's fine. I'm okay with that because it is an hour long video. But basically, that's my lowest performing video. All of them, 39%, 25, 30, etc. So we want to be aiming for a higher retention rate. So the average view duration will give you a good indication as to how good your videos are. The higher the AVD, the better chance you have of converting a sale, because people like you, they want to listen to what you're talking about. And I'm going to talk in a minute about how you can get people to stay on your video. Now, analytics, so you can look in the analytics element and you can see where your traffic is coming from, i.e. where everybody's coming from for your videos. So you can see there that it says that a YouTube suggested videos. So that means that people are suggesting my videos. I've had 23,000 views. Basically, 51% of my traffic is coming from people recommending my video. That's brilliant. So that means it's working. So basically, once you've set up your videos and you're getting a high attention duration, and you can see that people are suggesting your videos, just repeat it. Just keep repeating the process for different videos that you make. YouTube search, 20%. unknown direct traffic 13%, external website, which means people are linking through to it 12%. So use these analytics. You don't have to use them all the time, but just go in there, have a look at them, and get to use the Creator Studio. So traffic sources will give you a good indication as to where the YouTube traffic is coming from. And this will enable you to focus your efforts more on the higher percentage of views. Now, this is also a good way to keep people interested in your video. You can add music now to your videos. People don't know this, but you can. Now, you can either click the button there at the top in Video Manager Videos, and you've got audio. You can add tracks to your video from audio settings in the Video Manager. And a little bit of background music might keep people interested. Okay, now I don't generally use that, but you might think, hey, my video might be better with a bit of music in the background. Now, what you can also do, and I mean, really, I want to go on about this for a while. I'm not going to, because I know I don't want to take up too much more of your time, but you can now add what is called annotation. So write that down. On your videos, you will have the opportunity to add, it's basically a speech bubble or a text box that comes up. So let's say you get to a point in your video where you want to think about selling something. You can have a pop-up that says, click below the video to get my guide now, or to get my video, etc. And most people don't use these annotations because they're not aware they exist. Now, you might say to me, but where along the video would I put my annotation? This is where the video retention part within the Creator Studio comes in handy. Because if on average people are staying on your video for 7 minutes, then you need to put it before the 7 minutes. Don't leave it to the end of the video. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So start using these different elements to help you increase conversions and also get up through the rankings. Now, I mentioned earlier on about a channel trailer, and this is for people who are coming to your channel and they see it. First of all, you want them to subscribe to your channel because there are benefits with regards to subscribers. So I've created a video. I'll show you where you can get this software in a minute, but it's quite a cool piece of software that you can use to create a channel trailer. Now, you could just have you sat there and you're using your smartphone to film yourself and introduce your channel to people, but keep it, all right, no more than a minute. All right, 30 seconds is probably best, but keep it no more than a minute. This is your channel trailer, that the first thing people will see when they haven't subscribed to your channel. This feature is part of the YouTube channel design, which now allows you to designate one video as a special promotional video that automatically plays to unsubscribed viewers who have reached your Browse tab. So they've been searching for you, you pop up, and this is the first video they see. It's basically like a movie trailer. The channel trailer entices your viewer to become a fully fledged audience member. So you can basically ask them to subscribe if you want to. Okay, you can use an annotation that pops up and say, please subscribe to my channel. Because the more subscribers you've got, the more video views that you will get and the more engagement you will have. So tips, write these down, guys. Tips for creating a trailer. Describe your channel. Tell them what you've got, okay? So say to them, you know, my videos are going to teach you. These are the benefits. Keep it short and to the point, no more than a minute, and ask for the subscription. So one of the key elements with any kind of sales technique is to ask for the sale. Ask for the subscription. Say to them, please subscribe to my channel by clicking the button below the video. And most people will. They'll just subscribe to it. I mean, I'm getting so many subscribers every day because, you know, I'll ask for the subscription. Okay, are there any tools you can use to create the trailer? Now, if you want to create it for free, you can do. You can just stand there and you can present for your trailer. But there's also a place that you can go, which is called Video Maker FX. Okay, videomakerfx.com. I'm not working with this company, but if you look at my Career Vids channel, I've created this really cool cartoon trailer, and it takes 5 minutes to do it. You can create the trailer from there. Okay, so you can go and have a look at that if you want to. You don't need to get that software, but it's really good for doing channel trailers or any kind of video creation software. So if you just go to Video Maker FX, not now, but go, write it down, and then go tomorrow and just take a quick look at it if you want to. Okay, preparing for your first video. Now, once you've decided on the title for the video, using the keyword tools that I mentioned earlier, I'm now able to go and create the PowerPoint slides. So this is if I'm creating videos based on PowerPoint slides. Don't forget, you don't have to do that, but I find it great because it gives me prompts. Now, for a 5-minute presentation, I'll probably use no more than 10 slides. Tip, use the slides as a prompt to help you teach the content, and it's a great way to create fast educational videos for YouTube. So basically, my format for creating fast videos, don't forget, they don't need to be long, 5 minutes, introduction, about you, what the video is about, and how it's going to benefit the reader. And I'm going to come on to something in a second which is crucial for the video success. The main content of the video, teach them what you want to teach them. So you'll notice, I mean, I've been going on for nearly an hour now, but I hope you've been enjoying it. But you'll see that the main content of my presentation is about getting on and being successful on YouTube. So teach them what you want to teach them. And then promote, tell them how you can help them further by way of a product, website or service. And don't forget to use the annotation, basically the bubble which will pop up on the video, and you determine when that video will pop up, at what point on your video, and you can ask for a sale if you want to. Write this down, very important, your hook. Okay, so we need to have a hook which is going to hook people. Now, start off with the hook at the beginning. Now, the introduction is one of the first important parts of a video. It's got to grab the audience's attention, lay out the themes and direction of the video, and keep the viewer wanting more. And you can do this with personal introductions, graphics, clips of what's going to come, etc. Now, if those of you are quite savvy will remember at the beginning of my presentation, I used a hook. Do you remember what it was? Okay, so I said to you at the end of the presentation, I'm going to give you the blueprint for success. So that means that people are more likely to stay on my video. Okay, so I'm now given a video and I can see my stats to the right, and I haven't lost one person yet. Now, please don't leave the video, but I haven't lost one person throughout the duration of this hour. Okay, so one of the reasons is because I want you to stay on the video and I want to give you something at the end. So that's a good way to keep your retention rate up on your videos. So you can say to them at the end, I'm going to give you something which is really worthwhile. Now, of course, it's got to be worthwhile, otherwise people won't stay. Okay, so let's have a look at ranking on page 1 of Google. So you've got to optimize your video. Title, create a title for your video that's based on what people are searching for. You know the tools to use, the Google Keyword Planner tool and also the YouTube keyword tool. Description, create an accurate description for your video. So you will get the option to enter a description. Now, I'm not talking about a description for your channel, I'm talking about the description for your video. And don't forget to add the tags, because if you don't add the tags, then you're far less likely to rank for your video. Okay, create great content that is helpful, interesting, funny or informative. Now, the aim is to get people to engage with your video, either by way of liking the video or by commenting. Let me give you an example, okay? Now, this is really thinking outside of the box, but it worked because it's got my video to #1. So here's an example. I showed you that video earlier on of how to answer verbal reasoning tests, and you can see the screen there. It's just me talking over a book that I've created, but basically it's had I think it's up to about 100,000 now, but 72,500 views, and it's got 174 likes and 17 dislikes. So it's got quite a lot more likes. Now you can see there below the video, download verbal reasoning test book here, and I've got a link there that people can click and go through and buy the book. So round about, if my retention rate is 25%, just below a quarter of the video I'll pop up and I'll say get the guide below. So that prompts people to tell them that they can get the guide below, and I'm selling that guide for like £10. And I've got one particular video, the mechanical comprehension test, which ranks #1 on Google. I sell a product which is a downloadable guide, and I kid you not, it makes £18,000 a year. The video is 10 minutes long and it makes £50 every day. Okay, that's great, just for a 10-minute video, because it sits there at the top of Google. But let's have a look at engaging with this one. So how to answer verbal reasoning tests. That's a long tail keyword that people search for. So you can see that's the title there. So title your video what people are searching for, 72,500 views. Now, people obviously like my video, but how could I get people to engage and comment, which will help with the rankings? So you can see there people are starting to rank. Now, you might find this a bit strange, but what I actually did, I placed a deliberate mistake in the content of the video when teaching people how to answer verbal reasoning tests. This prompts a discussion, which effectively makes people engage on the video. Now, of course, if I'm teaching people about careers, I don't want to, every video that I've got, make a mistake, but put something in there that's controversial, that's going to get people to talk, and it will get people to discuss, to go on there and to talk about your videos. Now, there you go. That video ranks #1. Okay, you can see there that it's ranking higher than Wikijob, than Kent.ac. There's a video, how to answer verbal reasoning tests. It ranks #1, and there's 737,000 views. So you can see now how the process works. And it's also got in the rich snippet, download verbal reasoning textbook here. So that's the description that I've put in there. I've got verbal reasoning tests in the description. Now you can do this for any kind of video, and you'll see there that nobody else has got a video on that subject. I'm the only one who's titled it at that point. So can you see how, I don't want to say it's a simple process, but it is. If you follow the blueprint for success, then you can get your videos to rank #1. So always create, write this down guys, always create great, unique, helpful, funny, interesting or engaging content. Don't always aim for high quality video production. Remember, people are happy to listen to me at home on my PC, and they will be happy to listen to you too. Don't forget the thumbs up, thumbs down are important. We want more thumbs up. Never buy YouTube likes. You will get penalized. So don't go out there and buy them, because there are websites where you can go and you can basically pay for YouTube likes. We don't want to do that. Now, organic growth on YouTube and Google is the best. To me, it's very much like growing tomatoes in a greenhouse. Okay, I don't want to do anything artificially. I just want to do it properly, because the videos, once they're up there, they will stick. And that's what I want to happen to you. I want your videos to stick. Aim to get your viewers to engage on your video by way of discussion. This can be achieved in a number of ways. Now, the blueprint for success. This is a system that I use. I'm going to tell you where to get this in a second. But if you want to write it down, do so. I think about my idea. I sit in a coffee shop. I come up with my idea. Carry out the research using the IG form that I mentioned earlier. Do you remember I put it up on the screen? The ideas generation form. Make sure that you use that. Consult the Google and YouTube keyword planner tool to see what people are searching for. Create your YouTube video template script. Now that might be creating either a script on paper or doing your PowerPoint presentation slides. Do one practice and then record the video using screen capture software, or using your smartphone where you're sat there, get a tripod, you just get it for a few pounds off Amazon and start filming yourself. Think about upselling in the video, and don't forget to use the annotations and the bubbles that come up. Save it as a .mp4 file to your desktop, upload it to YouTube, publish the video. Product or promote. You then need to think, how am I going to make money from my video? Don't forget to monetize the video, but think about the different products that you can sell. Are you going to sign up to an affiliate scheme, and are you going to promote somebody else's products, or are you going to create your own ebook or DVD? If you are, then create them and then upsell. Now the great thing is you can get a video on YouTube and you can change the product you're promoting later on down the line, because you can always change the link within the video. Think about promoting it, website, social media pages or affiliate, and add the URL link to YouTube. Okay, so that's the blueprint for success. Make sure that you follow it. Now there's so much more that I want to teach you. I basically created a 6-part DVD set, which is me teaching for 9 hours. Now it's not teaching on slides, it's me actually in London, stood there teaching you. Okay, so there's 9 hours of me teaching you everything there is to know about YouTube and how to be successful on it. I even do demonstrations of videos so that you can follow and you can use them. Basically, it's discovering the proven step-by-step blueprint for making huge sums of money from YouTube, and it's a 6-part DVD set. Now there's only 6 copies available of this, so if you want to get one now, go to youtubecashmachine.co.uk. Now the price was $297, but if you want a copy and you want to order it now, I will send it to you tomorrow in the post first class, so it's only £97. I will also give you 30 days free support. Okay, so you can email me, ask you questions about your YouTube channel. So it's a 6-part DVD set. Now here's what's covered within it. The first component, how to create massive income generating YouTube videos and content. I also talk about the different elements, the different ways that you can make money from your YouTube videos, and there's a number of different ways that you can. For example, you can create affiliate links, and you can go around and find videos on YouTube where people aren't using the promotional link, because don't forget what I said earlier, so many people now on YouTube are not taking full advantage of their videos by offering products or promotions. You can go around and offer people a share of your profits by putting affiliate links below their videos, because there's some videos which have got absolutely millions of views and the owners don't even realize it. Component 2, choosing your subject match. I'll teach you how to do that, properly using the Google Trends and also the keyword tools that are available to you. Component number 3, creating the videos and getting plays. As I say, I'll go through a sample video, a really good video. I'll teach you how to do it, and I'll show you how to create the video so that you get your retention rate really sky high. Component number 4, how to monetize your videos and maximize your sales from it. Okay, so I'll do that on component 4. And component 5, step-by-step tutorials that will guarantee you success on YouTube. You'll also get a dossier that you can download as part of the DVD. So I'll give you a link to that where you can download a dossier which has got the blueprint in there. It's got different slides, the entire slides for the course. But don't forget, it's 9 hours of tuition. So that only really works out at about £10.70 per hour. It is nothing, okay, for an investment in it, which teaches you how to either promote your own business or get one up and running, okay, to make sure that it's successful. Plus, I'll give you 30 days personal support. So there's only 6 sets available. So if you go to youtubecashmachine.co.uk, let me just show you the website. Okay, so if you go to this website here, youtubecashmachine.co.uk, and there is a page there which tells you what's involved in all of the different elements of the DVD. And like I say, if you order it now, then you can get your copy. I'll send it out first thing tomorrow morning. Just scroll down to the bottom and you will also get a bonus DVD package. I'll also send you another DVD set along with it, so you get 2 sets. Only 6 DVD sets available, £97. Just click the add to cart button below there at the bottom. So that's youtubecashmachine.co.uk. Now what I'm going to do in a second is I'm going to answer some questions. Okay, bear with me a second. So I've got a couple of questions here from people. I've got Amanda. Which is the fastest way to make money using YouTube in your opinion? Okay, so I actually believe the best way to make money using YouTube is to actually create a product. Okay, so create a product and then promote it from the video. Okay, so what I've done is I've created books. You can either create ebooks, you can create DVDs, whatever you want to, but create the video and then promote a product from it. Because if you get your retention rate up on the video, Amanda, then you're building trust with your viewers. And then what they will do is they will buy into you, they'll buy into you as an individual, and then they will click the link below the video and you can sell them a product. And you can keep 100% of the profits. So the only cost that you've got is making the actual DVD or the product itself to sell. So you can keep 100% because you haven't got any advertising costs. Next question from, let me have a look, from Mark. How long will the DVDs take to arrive if I order them? Well, if you order them now, I will get them out tomorrow, so you'll either get them on Saturday or Monday at the very latest. And Sylvia's asked a question, can we ship abroad? So can I send the DVDs abroad? Yes, I can. You won't get charged any extra for that, but I can send them abroad to you, no problem. So for those people, if you want to work with me, you get 30 days free support. You go to youtubecashmachine.co.uk right now and you can get one of the 6 sets available for just £97. It's a great investment. It's hot off the press, this DVD set, so get your copy now. I really hope that you've enjoyed my presentation this evening, guys. And yeah, thank you very much for watching and I wish you all the best. Get yourself along to youtubecashmachine.co.uk. Thank you for watching.